Merry meet and welcome to Lex Dragon Queen Magic. I'm Taylor and today is our Divine Feminine Collective reading. And so whether you're here to balance out your own energies or to check into a twin flame connection, there definitely is going to be a message for you here today. With that, let's go ahead and get started. And so right off the bat today, we actually have Mary of Nazareth coming out, the Mother of God. I am blessed, my courage gives birth to the divine. And so with this, there is a very important message to understand about how important Mary was in regards to the entire scheme of birthing the Trinity. And something that is not spoken of a lot about is the courage that it took for her to say yes, to be within service of the light, and to let go of the fear that she held on to, and instead embrace the mission that God gave her, and to be with Jesus throughout his life. When he encountered any hardship, she was there. When he questioned the world around him, she was there. And so there's something very nurturing and understanding that comes from Mary in this sense, because that wasn't the life that she necessarily saw for herself as being the Mother of God, but that is what ended up happening, and she faced her own trials and tribulations as well. There's also something to be said around the fact that she had to flee afterwards because she was the mother of Jesus, and she then had to further be used as an idol when some of the teachings went against what her son was saying. So there's this very interesting energy around understanding exactly Mary's role, even if it wasn't very prominent. The other thing that is, I just think it's interesting that it's coming out today is because we do have Mother's Day coming out. And so very important to take into this energy and recognize exactly how you have said yes within your life, how those around you have said yes, and how they are working within service to the light. For our tarot today, we do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups coming out. And so right away, this is kind of telling me that we are seeing that there is a lot of happiness around. There is a happy ending, a happy family life that is on the way to you in this moment. And so if you are questioning the people around you, the family around you, the emotional security that you have, this is Spirit coming in to say that it may seem like you're on a downhill right now, but you're just about to start going into an uphill moment. And once you reach that uphill, you will be at the top, and you will really recognize exactly your wishes and dreams coming true with this Ten of Cups moment. Okay, and then we also have the King of Wands and the Magician coming out. So this is really telling me that you are going to be working to create this and manifest this happy ending in however you choose to see this happy ending. So as much as you are working within the elements that are available to you, you are recognizing the skills that you have been gifted from Spirit. You are recognizing the way that you can be of service to the light, and you are saying yes to the situation so that you can further move towards that Ten of Cups moment. Then we also have the Four of Pentacles coming out. So ultimately, this is telling me that there is going to be some very much needed downtime. So you're building foundations right now is the main message. So this is really a promise from Spirit, if anything, that as you work to alchemize yourself, as you work to transform and manifest those dreams and wishes to come true, it's going to seem like you don't have as much available to you as you would like, but really that's because you're building the foundation of what you need to. So if your happy family life doesn't seem to be there, maybe perhaps you're in therapy, or maybe you're learning new skills in communication so that you can work closer to understanding and building that together. And so really what you're going to be seeing is this 4 will turn into a 5, will turn into a 6, and eventually get to that 10. So you're on this you're on this Wheel of Fortune heading towards this 10 of Cups, and you are the magician in all of this, and you're helping make this happen. And just needing to recognize that it's okay to not have everything right now. It's okay to just simply have the foundation being built. It's okay to withdraw a little bit, maybe save your money, save your time, and spend your energy and effort where it makes sense. And then right off the heels of that, we do have the Seven of Wands coming out. So something that is coming forward, especially since there are 2 beavers in this, is that there is a sense of building together within and building a bridge. So very interesting. So I am seeing that you are going to be very much working with someone else in regards to building this foundation. There's going to be a lot of movement happening around you, but you're going to be very active within this movement, maybe perhaps a coordinator as well. So definitely understanding the energy and passion that you have and the want to move forward is going to be very important. So definitely defining your motivations and how you want to be seen within this world is going to support you and your partner, if that is why you're here, in understanding what that happy ending looks like. So this really is spirit coming through saying that you are just in the middle of everything, but you are working towards it. You are, again, that magician. You are that king of wands. You have seen the beginning seeds, but you also know what that harvest looks like as well. And so now, though, you are simply in the sowing process. You are simply about to start watering those seeds. You are simply at the beginning is all. And then we do have some Buddha wisdom. Okay. You are what you think. Pure thoughts bring inspiration and happiness. Exactly. Remember that you are a manifester. And so what you think and how you move within this world, you will need to lead by example in order to make your dreams come true. Hate never yet dispelled hate. Only love dispels hate. Love brings ultimate victory. So yeah, if you have been feeling down, if you've been hiding yourself away from the situation, this is spirit coming through that you simply need to understand the other side of the situation and bring more love into it. Definitely love yourself in these moments. Love yourself during these hardships. Love your partner during these hardships. And just really recognize the efforts that both you and your partner are making moving forward. And then we also have the message of closure. We only have one today. Okay, so I projected my unhappiness on you. So this is telling me right away that, especially if this is in regards to a connection that you're here today, that this is why you're needing to understand exactly who you are within the connection and who you are within your life, because you have taken on emotions that were not yours. You have taken on responsibilities that was not yours because you were not able to control those outcomes. So now you're working to understand the outcomes that you can control, the outcomes that you can influence. And you're working to truly understand what it means to be a king manifester. And then we do have our oracle book. This is a bit of a longer one. Man in union with the healer. My dear, when a man chooses a woman who follows her calling, his only chance to maintain the connection is in following her, and above all in creating space for her to follow her own divine path. For a healer, light worker, is a person that agreed with the higher forces of light before they were born to fulfill a certain mission that would in some way assist to bring the planet to a new level of consciousness. In essence, this venture would be to spread light and higher vibration by the various gifts and talents that come naturally to them and you. You are the high priestess who embodies her most authentic and divine self. You are a channel for high vibrational and loving energies which grounds you into physical world by doing whatever brings you the highest joy. You need to transform and transmute energy and help to anchor the divine in this reality. Thus, I may need to abandon my own neediness, or that I find a medium of healing through our common path, but not in the gentlest manner. When a man chooses a woman who heals her collective wounds, who has the potential to be one, so long as she seeks to do good in the world and maintain loving intentions by following her calling, and his yes for her equals a yes to the bigger reason, far beyond building a house or raising children. Our connection goes beyond fulfilling the classical gender roles. For I accept the job of having your back, of catching you when you cannot transform the pain of the world anymore. It means for me to become a different form of sexuality, since healing on the level of sexuality is one of the most profound issues of the woman who needs to become a healer. For me, this again is about welcoming mindfulness, gentleness, and healing, about holding back or redirecting my own drive, about being present for the whole. Because when a man chooses a woman who has aims for freedom, they can only be achieved together, and by me leaving my narcissistic aspects behind and recognizing your path as my own path towards freedom. If we are to really transform our world, then we must be spreading this light everywhere we go. So there's a lot of different messages that really resonate with what we were just talking about. Understanding how you work within the service of light, understanding that you are not in charge of your partner's happiness, but instead it is up to you guys to build a future together and what it truly means, and not just what the end goal looks like, but what a life looks like together. So with that, my divine friends, I'm going to go ahead and close this reading. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you for liking and subscribing. Please do not forget to comment below, and I will see you guys again. Blessed be.